We're about to make your game a hell of a lot more fun. These are the custom tactics and instructions for the 4-2-2-2. Welcome back team, or if you're new here, my name is Brabsy, your very own Coach Beard, and if you've got any questions or comments, stick them in the box below. I respond to all subscribers. Let's get you set up. So it doesn't matter what players you are running squad, you'll still smash all of those expensive pay-to-win teams with this. So as always, what we're going to do is hit L2, go to custom tactics, and then hit L2 again and pop it into one of these slots so we can quickly change to it once the game kicks off. Now you'll find out why this formation smashes others like the 5-1-2-2 in the demonstration, but first let's get these tactics set up. I'll run through each one very quickly, so just stick around so you know why we're doing each thing. We're going to leave the defensive style as balanced. Defensive width of 50, don't need to change that either. A depth of 67 on the new gen. If you're on the old gen, you might want to drop it back a little bit, have a play around with that, but 67 is just fine for those new gen players. Build up play, slow build up. Chance creation, forward runs. Now you'll understand this more a little later, but basically your players will show short for a pass in the first 2/3 of the pitch, and then when you're in the attacking areas, they will make forward runs in behind for some really nice attacking opportunities. A width of 60 allows us to cover all areas of the pitch, as a couple of our players will be on free roam instructions, so 60 is just perfect. Players in the box of 6, nice and neutral, because you're going to be dominating possession in this particular formation and adapting it to your own brilliant play styles. Corners and free kicks, finally, up to you guys. I really like them on 2 at the moment. There's some really good corner routines that you can do with 2. I'll be bringing a video on that shortly, but adjust these to your own preferences. Those are the tactics so far, nice and straightforward. The instructions is where this gets absolutely beautiful to play with. Just before we do, I wanted to thank you for being subscribed to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. There's free FIFA tips at your disposal. Just hit the sub button to get them as and when they drop. If you want to get yourself a shout out, you can hit the thanks button to support the channel, but that's optional. Just having you here is more than enough for me. Let's get this beauty in motion, folks. Both of your strikers want to be on stay central, stay forward. The other 2 instructions are as normal. The wide attacking midfielders are on basic defense support, get into the box for cross, free roam, and normal interceptions. That goes for both the left and the right attacking midfielders. So the reason for this will become clearer in the demonstrations, but basically these are going to roam inwards and outwards on the pitch and create some really great passing triangles with both our fullbacks, those 2 CDMs, and our strikers as well. This is beautiful for dominating possession in the game. So for your CDMs, you want one of them to be on completely basic, so balanced defense, balanced attack, normal interceptions, cover wing, and stick to position. These are basically going to sit in the middle and cover for any of the fullbacks if they go marauding forward, which they will do on occasions. Your other CDM is going to be our anchor points. These are basically going to sit in front of the 2 centre backs and act as a back 3 if either of the fullbacks go attacking. So they're going to be on balanced defense, drop between defenders, normal interceptions, cover centre, and stick to position. This essentially makes it defend similar to formations like the 5-1-2-2 or the 3-5-2. The only difference is this is a CDM that will also push forward and help with passing, but naturally they will sit just in front of those 2 centre backs on the defensive. Your fullbacks then, this is where it gets really fun. They're going to be on join the attack, normal interceptions, overlap, and step up. This goes for both your left and your right fullback. Now if you are really hesitant at defending, you can have one of these on stay back while attacking, but trust me, it's worth getting used to this formation because you can totally dominate the possession and also the attack against your opponents when you have both of these fullbacks attacking forwards. So basically what will happen is your fullbacks will start attacking forwards and your 2 wide men will cut inside on the free roam, meaning you're basically going to have 2 people on either wing to completely outnumber your opponents. The reason this is better than the 5-1-2-2 and formations similar to that is because the wingers are already there out wide to pass to, so you don't need to wait for your fullbacks to start going out wide, which is great for both the counter-attacks and for possession football. To finish it off, we have both our centre-backs on default instructions, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, and stick to position. Goalkeeper is up to you, my friends. Comes for crosses and sweeper keeper for me. I like them to be aggressive, but you can adjust these to your own preference. So overall, we've got 2 central strikers, 2 free-roaming wide attacking midfielders, 1 box-to-box midfielder, 1 sitting CDM, fullbacks that will help us on the attack, and the centre-backs defending with that sitting CDM as a back back three. The reason why this works so well is because a lot of people are setting their formations up to work for their meta players, whereas this formation is set up to work for the meta of the game, i.e. pass and move, dominate the wings, and have plenty of options in the middle for passing triangles. I'm confident you'll soon be carving open your opponents, but I'm going to show you in these demonstrations exactly what this formation looks like in game. So here we can see firstly when possession is lost, your players will show short for some nice short passing options building up the pitch. Before you know it, because you're committing numbers forward, you will overload your opponent both out wide and in the central areas. Again, we see here the transition between the slow build-up with the strikers showing close for the pass, and then when we get to the opponent's half, that forward run kicks in to get in behind and through on goal. Whew. Meanwhile, that sitting CDM allowed you to win the ball back and continue those TIKI TAKA passing triangles. See ya! In 5 at the back formations, those fullbacks sometimes come inwards to mark our wide attacking midfielder. Meanwhile, we know we've got our fullbacks stealthily advancing up the wings, meaning we often have a free pass to unlock ourselves behind the opponents for goal scoring opportunities. Having your fullback set to join the attack means you can confidently tiki-taka your way around your opponent into dangerous opportunities. Have a few games to get used to this formation, and before you know it, you'll be confidently playing out from the back, playing that free-flowing football that you've wanted to since the game has come out. How do you like your chips? And finally, remember as always, this formation comes a Chempong approved. Enjoy the formation, team. Let's see if you can be one of the people that hits that thumbs up button. It only takes a second and really helps the video out. I will see you in the next video, my friends. Have yourself a great day.